Welcome back to Alexa's Ranch. Yes, you are in the right place. I have two new little family members here. I got them for myself for my birthday. And here, let me turn the camera a bit so you can see them. And Bachi's been peeking in the window all day. He's been wondering what's going on. And they're still sitting in their little travel cage. It's quite small, so I will get them something new and nice. But for now, they're gonna be hopefully okay for another few days in there. And they have no names yet, so if you have any ideas and suggestions, leave them in the comments. That would be fun to read. So I want to cook for you today, and what I wanted to make is guacamole and tortilla chips. So let's head into the kitchen. And you want to do this first because if we cut the lemon first and squeeze it, you know, it's going to be moist. And then it's going to be hard to zest our lemon probably because everything sticks together. So you want to make sure we do this first. So I've added 1 spoon of yogurt in here. I like the taste. It's sort of a little bit creamier. And some salt and pepper. Hold your ears. Give this a quick stir here. And I'm going to add some crushed red pepper. Just a little bit. Give it a little bit of an oomph. You know? And we're almost done. We're just gonna add some garlic in here. Let me get my press. Place them in here. I love a good garlic press. I don't know if mine's good, but it make life so much easier. I usually don't even peel the paper off the cloves, but these came off really easily today. So that's nice. Let's get some more. So let's give this a quick whisk here. So everything is nicely incorporated, and give it a try. Tastes so fresh, the lemon in there and the yogurt, a little bit of a kick with that crushed red pepper, really good. So let's cut up our cilantro, and then we are ready to plate our guacamole. Okay, so I picked out this plate here. I always like to think about how to plate and where to plate my food on because, as I always say, the eye also eats. And this has a little bit of a Mexican flair, turquoise. I don't know if you can see this here in the light over the screen. I should have grabbed a spoon for this. you go. Oh, it smells so good. One little bowl of guacamole can make so happy. It's amazing, isn't it? Here you go. And now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the cilantro on there. And I cut up too much. And the zest of our lemon that we did earlier. See how pretty that looks? There you go. And for color, you can add a little tomato on top. So let's move on now to the tortilla chips. Put this out of the way here. And we're going to add some water. Okay, so we want our dough to rest now, and I have a moist towel here that I'm going to cover him with. And this will give the dough a chance to hydrate. So we have hopefully less crumbly tortilla chips in the end. And for the consistency of the dough, it should feel like Play-Doh, you know? Not too sticky and not too wet. So I like to fry my tortilla chips in a pan, and so I've turned on the stove here with high heat tolerant and neutral tasting oil. And I'm gonna place the lid on here so it goes a little bit faster. There you go. And then I also prepared a baking sheet with some paper towels. This is where I'm gonna lay out the ready fried tortilla chips so the excess fat can drip off. And I'm also gonna salt them on here once I have them done. And so you wanna get all this done before you start the cooking process, the frying process, because the oil gets so hot and you really, really need to pay attention to what you're doing so you don't burn yourself. So a half an hour about has passed, and I'm going to roll out the dough now. Okay, and now I'm going to place my bowl that I used here. I'm just gonna place this on top of my dough. And then I can just cut out a circle. So my advice to you is to not go through, I'm gonna just start with these four here, right here. My advice to you is, if you enjoy this process and if you like to make them a lot, buy yourself a tortilla press, because then you can avoid all these extra steps and it's so much easier. So let's check on our oil here, and now there's bubbles crawling up my skewer. And so our oil is ready. There you go. And now we are going to salt them while they're still hot. Hold on, I'm going to turn the camera here. So there you go, your homemade tortilla chips. And an option of how to make them, there's several other ways out there. And obviously with the press, as I said earlier, that would make your life a lot easier. So that's it for today from Alexa's Ranch. Have a great night, you all, and let me know what you think. And I'm gonna go feed all my hungry boys and my one girl. And I will see you soon here. Bye bye. Good night. Bye. Bye bye.